What's up, guys, boys, girls, kick-ass nation? It is I, your no excuses coach, Mr. Unstoppable, here with another message. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is that you are receiving this message. It is I, Christopher Rausch, back with another walk and talk. What's up, Shelly? Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. It's nice and cool outside. It's quiet. Not many people are out walking. I'm out for my normal walk and talk. Good to see you. Good to see you. Out for my walk and talk. Serena, good morning, gorgeous. How are you? Look at you. You just show up. You're just like, hey, there he is. Hello. Yeah, good morning. See, start your day off right. Have a little Christopher action. Ooh, gotta be careful with that. Anyways, so yeah, good morning, Susan. Good morning, kick-ass Susan. You guys rock. So what do you want me to talk about? I'm gonna put it on you. What subject do you guys want me to talk about? I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna walk and let you guys look at me. Just enjoy the peacefulness. Let's all quietly meditate and enjoy the birds. And the car. And the sprinklers. What's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to see. I have to admit, my up-close vision is getting crappy. Oh, for those of you guys who are young, I'm going to say under 45. My close-up vision didn't start going to shit until after 45. What's up, Teresa? And I got to tell you, out of all the things of aging, that is the most frustrating. I wear contacts anyway because I can't see far, but I can always see it close up, no problem. And now it's like, huh? And I see my wife doing it too. It's funny. She's 41. She used to give me shit. I have readers all over the place, reading glasses. And now she's like, I see her like starting to squint, and I'm like, aha! I got you. But anyways, needing reading glasses is like least of worries. So what am I going to talk to you guys about today? What are we going to talk about? Good morning. Thank you. I want to talk about education. Are you educating yourself? Are you educating yourself? Of course you are. You're sitting here listening to me, so you're educating yourself. So answer yes. Say, yes, Chris, I'm educating myself. Are you watching my shows? Yes, Chris, I watch your shows. Okay, you're educating yourself. But, when we think about education, it's really a lifelong commitment, really, right? We're told, okay, we're going to go to school. You go to elementary school, you go to junior high school, and then you go to high school. And then we are, good morning, Teresa. What's up, Martin Presse? Oh my God. The Booyah speaker is here with me. Christopher Rausch, the walk and talk guy. What's up, Martin? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So anyways, education, yeah. So we talk about it from the point of, the scholastic years, elementary through high school, and then we go to college. And then, people sit there and think, oh, I'm done learning, which is a ridiculous thing to say. I pride myself on learning something every day, like really researching it and checking it out, growing from my conversations. What's up, Ellie? Good to see you from the UK. Thank you so much for being here. It's so great to have you guys here with me this morning. But when you think about the education system, when was it founded? When was it created? What are we doing to our youth today? I'm very passionate about youth. Obviously, I have a 3.5-year-old son who's about to be 4. And just looking. What's up, Derek? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What does that say? Where you go. I'm trying to see what that says. So the education system, I believe, and many others believe, needs to be overhauled because what do we teach our kids? We teach them arithmetic, reading, history, geography, and then we get into algebra and calculus and all this other stuff, right? But when do we really teach them life skills? You guys obviously know that's where I was going. Life skills. How to communicate, how to have a conversation, how to listen attentively, how to listen and paraphrase, how to set goals, how to manage finances, how to save money, how to deal with emotions, how to deal with setbacks. We don't have that in school, and the teachers say, well, that's incumbent upon the parents to be teaching their kids. Well, let's just be honest. There's some shitty fucking parents out there. Let's just be honest. Parents that aren't raising their kids right, putting them on devices and putting them on all sorts of shit. So we can sit there and say, okay, what can we do to make the parents teach their kids to be respectable young adults eventually, instead of lazy assholes who just want to spew crap. Let's be honest, there's people out there that do that, and that's how they were raised, and that's what they've seen, and that's what they know, and they're trapped. My goal is the fact that we can change the educational system. We could change our perspectives about parenting. We could change our perspectives about being an aunt and an uncle and a godfather and stuff, and make sure that our kids are learning these lessons, right? You know, having the conversations with the parents, having the conversations over dinner. What can we do to make our kids stronger? But without being overboard, right? Yeah, social skills and life skills are essential for our, absolutely. I didn't learn any of that crap, but my mom didn't have the capacity really to teach me. So my mom didn't have the capacity to teach me. I didn't really have any major mentors in my life. So for a large majority of my life, I was a scared, afraid little boy who wanted to be loved and held and told that everything was gonna be okay. And the way I got out of that was I had to bust my ass, get around the right people, read hundreds and thousands of personal development books, go to college, get my master's degree, and become a lifelong student of people, right? A lifelong student of people. Well, my goal, what's up, Junior? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. My goal is that by the time I'm done on this earth, we've done something to help our youth. We've done something considerable to help our youth, to make sure that they have a leg up, to make sure that they know how to communicate and deal with depression and deal with traumatic events, right? PSTD. I was just helping a group yesterday. One of my friends reached out to me. He's like, dude, my PTSD group is struggling. I'm gonna turn around. You can see where I'm at. Beautiful little country area, kind of. I love it. Woo, I'm gonna make you dizzy. They reached out and they're like, he's like, dude, I'm having trouble with my group. People are losing hope there, you know? So I recorded like a 20-minute video private for them and got some great feedback. But how do we teach our kids to deal with trauma, right? Divorce or the loss of a sibling, you know, or the parents' loss of a job, or the COVID situation. How do we do that? One of the things that we have going on is tonight, I'm always doing good, man. Even when I'm doing bad, I'm doing good. I'm always grateful, man. I'm always grateful. Even if I have pain, I'm grateful I have pain. So, but tonight we have a guy named Paul Mend. He was a former teacher for 30 years, and he got out of the scholastic teaching, and now he's doing some other university type teaching and some private teaching. But we're gonna be talking about the education system. We're gonna be talking about, as parents, what can we do? As collaborators in the community, what can we do? So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be tonight at 5 o'clock on Friday Night Live with myself and Scott Goyette. So tune in for that. It'll be a great conversation. I really want you guys to be there and engage with us with your comments, with your questions. You know, this is a great opportunity to facilitate in some dynamic conversation to see what it is that we can do. What can we do right now? And I look at it this way. I think there's probably, I don't know, I'm just gonna guess, 50 organizations out there that are probably trying to do the same thing. So maybe a great idea is to try to collaborate and build a string of these things together and see what we can do. You know, how can we affect laws? How can we get more involved? I plan on getting involved in my school when my son starts going to school. So I plan on doing that. So what is it you're gonna do? What is it you're doing in your own life? Are you continuing to educate yourself? Are you reading books? I'm listening to a book right now called Letting Go. The last one I listened to was a surrender experiment. So I'm really working on my inner psyche to release and let go of thoughts and things that aren't working for me. Or better yet, addressing them and hitting them head on so I don't have to sit there and think about them in the back of my mind, which clouds our ability to do what we really want to do, right? When you think about and you get up in the morning and you have 4 things to do. And one of those things is really ugly. One of those things you just don't want to do. What do you do first? You do the easy one first. And then you do the next easy one first. And you do the next easy one first. But what do you have in the back of your mind that entire time? Fuck, I gotta do that ugly one first. I gotta do that ugly one. I gotta do that ugly one. So how well are you doing the other ones? You're not, because you're constantly thinking about the big one, the one you're not addressing. My recommendation is that you do the big one first, get it the fuck out of the way, and then you have the clarity to work on everything else, right? You have the clarity to work on everything else and be, morning. So that's what I'm talking about. Educating yourself, attacking the problems in your life, not sit there hoping, wishing, praying. Good morning, Cindy. Not hoping, wishing, and praying that someday it's gonna go away. It's not. It's not. You know, we become really good at ignoring things. We get really good about being distracted, right? Oh, I got Netflix, I got this, I got that, I've got these responsibilities, I've got this and that. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. How important is your self-worth? How important is your self-health? How important is your legacy to make sure that you don't fuck it up and wind up 10 years from now regretting the fact that you were lazy right now, or that you were complacent, or you were scared of your comfort zone? You know, your comfort zone's bullshit. It's a lie. Your comfort zone isn't great. It's good to go visit every once in a while and kind of get some rest and relaxation, but you should be getting out of your comfort zone. I used to test myself and make sure I was getting out of my comfort zone at least once a week. Doing something that made me uncomfortable. That's what made me grow. That's what still makes me grow. Doing things that are awkward and uncomfortable. That's how we grow. Always saying, morning, my friend. Great to catch up with you yesterday. Love you, brother. I love you too. You are a sweetheart. Yeah. So what is it you're going to do? How are you going to educate? What are you doing with your kids? What are you doing with your friends? You know, when you get with your friends and you talk about, hey, what was the latest book you read? What did you get out of that? What were the top 3 things? Become an inquisitive person about life. Become an inquisitive person about setbacks. Hey, tell me about a couple of times where you had setbacks that you came back from, right? You could do that anytime with your friends, with new colleagues, with new acquaintances. Get to know people. Get to know what makes them tick. Share things that work. Share strategies that work. Share podcasts that work. You know, all about education, but really the point is the fact that we have to make an investment in our children's future. We have to be an active role model in our children's future, however old they are. You know, so if you're a deadbeat dad or a deadbeat mom or somebody who is, you know, sticking a device in your kid's hand because you're too busy or you want to go watch 2 hours of Netflix, your kid is your biggest responsibility. Their life is your biggest responsibility, their future. Don't put it off on somebody else. Don't blame society. Don't blame the government. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame God. Don't blame anybody else if your kid turns out fucked up. And we just had this conversation the other day about bullying. I don't know if you saw that podcast. It was a Friday night show that we did. Oh yeah, it was Friday night with Chris Warner. We were talking about bullying, right? What are you doing? How are you helping your kids with that? How are you making them stronger? How are you becoming stronger? You know, put your kid in a martial arts class. Put yourself in a martial arts class. If you've always been picked on, how about becoming stronger? How about getting a coach? Getting more confidence, standing up to people. That's what I teach. That's what I teach. I have been blessed to have some amazing coaching clients recently who have just done exactly that. Like, oh shit, I gotta stand up for myself. I'm tired of being picked on. I'm tired of not having a voice. And it doesn't take much to turn that confidence around. And once you do that and you do speak up for yourself, it's amazing how you feel. How you just like stand in your own presence and be like, fuck, I feel good. I stood up to that person. I don't care. You know, we're so tied to results. Like, oh, if I do this, then this might happen, and that might happen, and that might happen. So fucking what? So what if it happens? Guess what? It probably was supposed to happen. And it probably happened a lot sooner than later, so you can learn from it and grow and move on, right? Let's learn and move on. Let's learn and grow. Let's learn and not be angry and resentful, right? I had somebody tell me they were overweight, and they had the balls to tell me, I don't know how to cook healthy. I'm like, really? Then you probably shouldn't be alive. I'm just kidding, but it's kind of a stupid thing to say, because all you have to do is go to Google and go, healthy recipes, and you'll get more recipes than you ever know, and they're all free, right? Stop being lazy. Start taking responsibility for yourself, all right? I love you guys. My arm's getting tired. And so tonight, Friday Night Live, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Paul Mend is going to be there with myself and Scott Goyette. We want you guys there. We want you guys conversating. Please put it out to people. If you know teachers, especially right now, it'd be interesting to know what teachers are going through with COVID and everything else. So what do you know? Who do you know? Bring them over there, Friday Night Live. We're going to be talking about that. To be honest, I'm not really well versed in the whole education system, but I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to change that over. We got a lot of great things going on. Scott's got the Go Love Now program. We're working on ways that we can to help kids. You know, there's obviously mentoring programs, but you know, be a part of your own education. Be a part of the education for others, and never stop learning, and never stop being excited about learning. Right? Go out and try new things. You're never too old There's never an excuse that's big enough to stop you from learning how to become a better person, because I'm living example. I would not be standing in front of you guys today had I not read all those books, went to the library and checked them out when I didn't have money to buy books, or listened to cassette tapes, or was on Napster downloading Brian Tracy's, Eat That Frog First. I did whatever it took to get where I'm at. So anyways, and by the way, I went back and bought that book later in life because I felt bad that I downloaded it for free. So just word, but I did whatever I took to make sure that I got to learn. And I'm still reading and learning every single day. So I love you guys. Stay kick-ass as always. If you want, I'm still doing those complimentary coaching calls. Hit me up and I'll send you my calendar. We'll do that. It's an hour. It's free. It's just my way of giving back, my way of sharing, my way of giving you a lift up to create the mindset, to get you started where you need to go and what you need to be doing. All right. I love you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. I seriously do. You guys are misfits for life. Stay awesome, and I'm going to finish my walk, finish my book, go back and have some fun time with my son, and get to working on the day. And just guys, go out and have a blast. Make it a good one. Be a part of the solution, not part of the problem. You guys know I always say that. And just live your life without any regrets. Just go for it. Just live in the moment. It's a beautiful life. No matter what's going on in the news, whatever's going on in social media, it's a beautiful day to be alive, all right? Please, just sit there after I turn this message off. Just spend a few minutes and say in your mind, or say out loud better, what you're grateful for right now. Like, I'm grateful for the birds. I'm grateful for the cool air. I'm grateful for the beautiful trees around me. I'm grateful that there's somebody out here who gardens and takes care of the landscape, What are my intentions? My intentions are to be present and playful with my son. My intentions are to put great information and vibes out into the universe. My intention is to be a great husband and person. My intention is to take care of myself. I say that every single day. So, it's all about gratitude. It's all about what you focus on. And I just want you guys to know I love and appreciate each and every one of you. And be sure to share this video if you dig it. And we'll see you next time. All right. Peace out.